morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you're working out with me this morning. It is our FriYay finish, so we've made it through the week. I was here live for 4 workouts this week, so we're back on track. What else? I think that is about it. Trying to think of anything else that might be going on. There's Lynn. I hope you're doing well, Lynn. I'm enjoying these cooler temps for sure. It's a little bit cooler here in our area, so that's nice. And I hope you guys have some fun planned for the weekend. We're going to the University of Arizona football game this weekend. So it's the big, my husband's in a group that is putting on a big tailgate this weekend for all the airmen that are at our local base here. So we're excited. We've been doing that every year for a lot of years, and so we're excited or he's excited to be sponsoring this tailgate for all of our local airmen. And I think that is about all that we really have planned this weekend. So it's gonna be kind of slow. All right, I got 6:59. We're gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you're experiencing any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead. Stretching all the way through the fingertips. And take it across the body. And take it down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're going to take it down side to side. Down to the left, right arm stretches out, to the right, left arm stretches out. Stand it up, legs stay wide, toes pointed out, and just taking the torso side to side. I see Amber's on. Good morning. Just the torso moves, legs stay still, and bringing it in, hands just above the knees, arch the back, knees are bent, head is neutral, round the back out, legs go straight, chin to chest, press it and round it, working through that full range of motion, going at your pace. the ab as you bring that elbow back. And to the other side. We're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press those hands down toward the ground, creating as much space between the shoulders and the ears as possible, and then take the ear to one shoulder, pressing the hands down. Back to center, and take the ear to the other shoulder. And we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, bring the arms up as the chest comes forward. Go down, and as far as you can go down with the legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. We're going to start with some weighted lunges. I'm going to grab a set of weights here. Last time I did these, I was really sore, so I'm not going to go up on my weight, but we're just going to go lunge, drop the weight, lunge, drop the weight, back, pick it up, and pick it up, down, down, up, up, back stays straight. We have one more where we go down and pick them up. There we go. I have a feeling I'm going to be sore again on that. All right, and then we're going to go into some goalposts. I'm going to go just a little heavier on these. We're going to go goalpost press today. Remember, anytime you press over your head, you got to think, squeeze those abs, tuck the rear under so that the back doesn't arch out. All right? So we've got it in goalpost. We take it down, up. We have one more. Very good. Moving right into some weighted scales. I'm going to use these same weights. I'm going to lift the one leg up, keeping all the weight on my loading leg, keeping that hip pointed to the ground, toe pointed down, stand it up, trying not to even put the foot down as I stand up. Only if I need a balance check. one, taking it right to the other side. Last one, and we're going to end this round with some lateral raises. Taking my weights down a little bit here. So feet are shoulder width apart, just bringing those arms up, halfway and down, up to lateral and down. Last one, and we're going right back to those weighted lunges. So I'm just going to keep these same weights. I'll give you just a second if you're swapping your weights out. If you're just getting started and you don't even want to use weight, you don't have to. We have one more. Very good. Going into the goalpost press. Ready? Squeezing the abs, tucking the rear as the arms go up. Last one, moving right into those weighted scales. Here we go. Take it down and up. When you do these, make sure that toe points to the ground. You don't want the hip or the shoulder to roll out when you're doing those. Finishing off with the lateral raises. Ready? Tuck the rear, squeeze those abs, arms come up. Last one, and we've got one more set in this first round, starting with those lunges. Moving into the goalpost press. Ready? Down to up. One, very good. And into those weighted scales. I see Debbie hopped on. Good morning. Here we go. Ready? And take it down and up. One, taking it to the other side, down and up. Last one. And finishing off with those lateral raises. Here we go. Ready? Lift. I had to remind myself, don't let those shoulders come up into the ears. All right, just like that. Our first round is in the books. High five, high five. We're going right into our second set. We're going to start with a squat forward press. So grab one weight. We're going to take it down in front. Notice I'm resting my arms on my legs right now. That's about how low I'd like you to be, okay? If you're not there, that's all right. Shoot for that. Get that weight up here. Press, press. Dropping the weights, taking it side to side, side to side. Back is straight. Bend those knees to get those fingertips down toward the ground. One, very good. Taking it into a suitcase swing. One weight. We're just gonna pretend like we're gonna not pretend. We're gonna squat. Push the butt back, weight on the heels. As you stand up, you're going to drive the hips, just the hips forward, not this, this. Okay, drive the hips forward. As the hips drive forward, the arm comes up, you switch arms with the weight. So it'll look like this. Sit it down, hips, suitcase swing. one. Very good. And we're going to finish with a plie squat. We're going to get a little heavier weight on this. Take our feet wide, toes pointed out. It's the only squat I tell you to tuck your rear under. Don't push the butt back. Straight down. Last one, and we're going right back to the beginning. And I can pick up this heavier weight. And squat, forward press. Get those arms down. Ready, press. Last one. I have to concentrate on my breathing. I'm like, did I stop breathing on that? All right, side to side. Here we go. Last one. Suitcase swings. We'll get the breath back here. Ready? Push the butt back. Drive the hips forward. And done. Plie squats are next. Where are you going? Haircut? Oh, okay. See ya. My husband. All right, and take it straight down and up. Last one, and just like that. Then to our last set in the second round. I don't know why I put that weight down. Need to pick it right back up. Here we go. And press. Last one. How's that? these workouts have definitely gotten harder since I started doing them 5 years ago. I mean, and by that I mean we've progressed as a group. Here we go. Last one. Suitcase swing the next. Here we go. One more on each side. I managed without hitting my leg with the weight. The last 2 times we've done those, I banged my leg, giving myself a bruise. All right, we're gonna finish off quickly, because these plie squats go fast. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. Tuck the rear, down and up. Last one, very good. That is gonna do it for our second round. How's everyone feeling? High five. All right, round 3. We're gonna start with some plank rows. So I'm gonna start with these weights. Now, you don't have to use weights if you don't want. I'm gonna show you the advanced version first. So I have my feet a little wider here. Gives me a base. Picking that weight up, picking that weight up, okay? If you don't have, I have 15 pounds here. You don't need a lot of weight, especially as you get started. But if the weight just seems like too much, just have your hands here. You can bring them up, up. You can do an alternating shoulder tap, so touching hand to opposite shoulder. You can just barely bring your hands up off the ground, or you can just hold a nice, what I call a hollow body plank. That means thinking about putting your belly button into your backbone. Head is neutral. Stay as straight as you can. All right, lots of different versions on this one. You do you. Here we go. Ready? My legs are a little wider today, and pull, pull. Very good. You want to try not to let the body, the torso rock side to side. You want to really press through your legs and the hand that stays on the ground, and try to stay as stable in your torso as you can. I'm losing my breath. All right, we're gonna go into a back extension on the belly. Arms out in front, balancing up on the hips. As you do that, squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back, then bring it right back down to the mat. Ready? And lift, down. Squeeze the rear, down. Squeeze, down. Up, down. Keep it going. Last one. Taking it onto our back for bridge press. So if you're using weights, we're gonna have the weights down to start with. I'm on my, let's do flat foot today. So flat feet, I'm gonna bridge up, bring the rear off the ground, and as I do that, I'm gonna press the weights up, come back down to the ground with the rear, come back down with the weights. All right, if you don't want to use weights, you can put your hands right by your side and just think about squeezing that rear as you come up and then go down. Ready? Here we go. Lift, down, lift, down, squeeze, down. Last one. Very good. And we're going to finish off with a nice, easy dead bug extension. Arms and legs up in the air. Today, let's do right arm, left leg. Goes back. Left arm, right leg. Back. I'm going to have to think about it because I haven't done it this way in a while. Last one, just making that little simple change made me have to think about my muscle memory there. All right, we know what the last set looks like. What the last round is going to look like. So we're going to go into our second set, starting with those plank rows. Legs are wide in the back. Press through the arm that stays on the ground. Lifting the other arm up. Very good. Going into those back extensions. Ready? And lift. Squeeze. Three, 2, and 1. Plank or bridge press is next. Ready? Up, squeeze the rear. One, and going into that the dead bug extensions with the opposite arm and leg going down. Ready? Last one, very good. And you guys, it's our last set of the week. I take the weekends off of strength training. At 58, I gotta give my body some time to recover. So, this is it. All right. Here we go. Pull, pull. All downhill from here. We got it from here. Back extensions are next. Here we go. Ready? And lift. Lift. Squeeze. Squeeze. Last one. I don't know about you guys, I'm sweating. Plank or bridge presses are next. Feet flat on the ground today. Ready? And bridge press. Squeeze the rear. Last one, and finishing off with the bridge or the dead bug extension. Ready, hooks, and down and up. Opposite arm and leg today. One, and just like that, our workout week has come to an end. I have a few minutes to stretch out, so I'm going to take it using those elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Releasing from the elbows and taking forward, chin toward the toes, back. Spine is nice and long. Take it into a straddle stretch. Just take the chest to the thigh, straight back. And take it to the other side. And down to center. Bring one knee in, take the chest to the thigh, press that bent knee down. And to the other side. Cross one leg over, pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. And to the other side. Take it onto hands and knees, just a couple rocks on the hands here, just to sort of stretch out those forearms and wrists. We're going to take it down into child pose, sitting back on the backs of the legs, and threading one arm under the other. To the other side. And we're going to go ahead and just take it up kind of into bird dog, but then just kind of walk it back. You can bend your knees as you walk back, and then go down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. Go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our FriYay finish. I hope you guys liked that one. That felt good to me. So, thank you guys so much for getting on live with me. I have a mantra for you that might be a good one for the weekend as we try to get things done. It says, stop wishing, start doing. Stop wishing, start doing. So I hope that inspires you over the weekend. Say it as often as you need to. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you liked it, Amber. Thanks for joining me for these workouts this week, you guys. You guys get me out of bed more mornings than I'd like to admit. So I appreciate you a ton. So I'm happy to be your accountability partner, but know that I'm so happy that you're mine. I hope to see you guys back here on Monday. I'll be back on Monday, but if not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.